Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I've decided to do things a little bit differently on my channel. Instead of doing simple makeup tutorials and stuff like that, I decided to focus more on helping you make your everyday makeup routine easier by doing product reviews, demos, and giving you guys makeup tips. So today's video is all about one of my favorite summertime foundations, and that is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation. So if you guys want to see my review on this foundation, just keep watching. Okay, so when it comes to applying foundation, you want to make sure that before you even put on your skin that you are prepping and priming your skin. Prepping and priming your skin just basically helps to make sure that the foundation has like a nice base to sit on top of, and it helps it last longer. Now it's summertime, so we want to make sure that we're taking care of the skin underneath the makeup. If you sweat a lot, if you have oily skin, if your skin is dry, like sensitive, whatever it is, you want to make sure that you're using some type of primer underneath your foundation, not just so that your makeup can look good and last longer. You want to make sure you're taking care of your skin. Like, good skin is all to do is go into my moisturizer, and I'm going to be using this one by The Ordinary. Absolutely love it. Like, this is probably all that I'm using right now, and probably all I've been using like the last couple of months because I just love it that much. And when I apply my moisturizer, I like to just take my time and really like massage my face, right? Like, you gotta love your skin. Give it a little bit of extra attention, especially because we're about to put some stuff on top of it, right? Then after I apply my moisturizer, I'm going to go in with my primer. So if you have really oily skin, you want to make sure that you're using a primer that's like mattifying to help keep those oils under control. I'm just going to go in with something to address my large pores so that when I apply my foundation, my makeup looks more flawless. So the primer that I'm using is e.l.f.'s Poreless Putty Primer. I really like this one too. So I'm just going to apply it to the areas of my skin where my pores are most prevalent, and that's like here. So you see me doing here, I'm just gonna apply it there so that my foundation has a nice smooth base to go on top of. And it's just starting to look just a little bit better, more hydrated, a little bit more glowy, all of that. And that's because I moisturized prior to that. Like, I think there's this like myth, like this skin myth, that if you have oily skin that you shouldn't be moisturizing, and I'm here to tell you that that's the worst thing you could possibly do for your skin. Moisturizing, oily skin basically is like your body isn't telling your skin to produce too much oil because there's some type of like imbalance. So you want to make sure that you're balancing out that oil so that your body can stop telling your skin that it needs to produce more of it. So you want to make sure that you're moisturizing it so that you can kind of like balance it out. And drink lots of water. Drink a whole lot of water. Maybelline Matte and Poreless. So this is in the shade 360, like I told you guys before. And I'm just going to apply it to my beauty blender. I love using beauty blenders to apply my foundation because it just gives me like a nice, soft, natural, like even coverage. It's not too heavy. And if I do need more, of course, I'll go on with another layer. So I like to start on one part of my face first. So I'm just going to take it. You guys can see like the foundation match is impeccable. So I'm just going to continue to press this in here. You guys can see the coverage. This is a medium coverage foundation. You guys can see that I have a little bit of hyperpigmentation and some acne scarring. So I'm just going to show you guys half of my face covered with the Fit Me, so you guys can see the type of coverage that it provides. You want to make sure that when you're applying your foundation, if you're like me, you're wearing a wig or whatever the case may be, push it back into your hairline. You guys can see, look at that amazing coverage. This is just one layer of foundation, and I did not add no concealer. I didn't do any of that. Look at this side of my face compared to this side. Like, I love the coverage of this foundation. It's not too much, right? Not too much so that you feel like you look cakey, but it's just enough so that it can cover like minor skin imperfections. Like, I love this foundation for the summertime because it keeps me matte but not too matte. And you see that like that application, like this application to me is flawless. Like, for a drugstore brand, it's giving me like high-end quality. This is why Maybelline is like one of my favorite drugstore brands, because their foundations always be hitting. and this is probably my favorite one. Once you get your desired coverage amount, you can stop. Like, and I think I'm there. So this is what the foundation looks like. This is just like with one layer. So if you are someone who likes a more full coverage look, you can definitely, of course, go in and add some more. But yeah, this is the final look. This is the coverage. Like, I'm okay with this coverage. This is perfect for me. I would not go in with another layer. I think this is good. So I'm gonna finish up the rest of my face and I'm gonna come back. Okay, my love, so this is the final look. So I went ahead and I just added a little bit of setting powder to the areas of my skin that gets most oily, and that's usually here, like I told you guys, in my T-zone area, down my nose, across my forehead. I added a little bit of setting powder. And then I popped on some cute lipstick. I think hot pink is like the perfect shade for summertime, so I just thought it would go like to just complete this entire look. So let's go ahead and just get into the, you know, pros and cons when it comes to the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. So if you are someone, let's start with cons, right? And I never want to say that it's cons, it's just like the pluses and like minuses, because I feel like when it comes to like a lot of things, certain people are going to like certain things for different reasons, right? So if you are someone who has dry skin, matte foundations typically aren't going to be a foundation that you choose to wear, because they are foundations that make you look like drier. Like it takes away the shine and stuff. So if you have dry skin, you want to typically go for a foundation that provides more hydration. This foundation isn't it, right? So that will be one reason. If you have dry skin and you don't want your skin to feel or look drier, then this wouldn't be a foundation for you. If you're looking for something that provides a little bit less coverage, because you guys can see like just one layer of this, it covered up mostly all of my acne scarring and my hyperpigmentation, and even a little bit of like discoloration I have under my eyes. And if you just want something that's a little bit lighter, then this foundation would not be for you either. You're looking more for like a sheer coverage foundation. If you happen to have a little bit more acne scarring and like, you know, a little bit darker discolorations and stuff like that, and you need a foundation that's more full coverage, you could of course apply more. That's the thing that I do love about this foundation. This would be like a plus, right? It's a foundation that the more you apply, it's not going to look super cakey. That's what I love about it. You're not going to get like that, oh my god, I have on so much makeup look from this foundation, but you also might not get that coverage that you're looking for. So if you need a little bit extra coverage, you might just want to go ahead and go in with a more full coverage foundation, or you can apply a little bit of concealer underneath your foundation before you even apply a little bit of concealer to color correct those areas, and then go ahead and put this on top of it. This is like my go-to in the summertime. There's a couple more that I'm going to definitely discuss on the channel, but we're going to start off with this. I also love the price point. Like, you can walk into the drugstore and find this. It's super affordable, less than $15. I'm going to link it down below in the description box, so you guys can just click the link and go ahead and buy it. That's also another thing that I like about this foundation, and the color match. Like, you guys can see, like, it matches my skin almost perfectly. I love when my foundation just goes on and looks like a second layer of skin, and then you don't have to do too much mixing and matching. And they have like over 30 different shades. So because they have like over 30 shades, you're bound to find the perfect shade match, right? So like, price point, shade match, the coverage is absolutely perfect for me. Like, I don't have to like apply too much. It's just enough to get rid of like the discoloration and stuff like that. So I'm gonna just say, like, yeah, like, this is my go-to summertime foundation, like I told you guys, and I absolutely love it for those types of reasons. So if you, like I said, have oily skin, are looking for an affordable foundation that's going to like give you a matte finish and not break your pockets, and I definitely recommend this Maybelline Fit Me foundation for you. And if you want more tips and demos and reviews of makeup products to make your everyday beauty routine easy, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications so that every time I upload a video, you'll be the first to know. Keep watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.